Hello friends, myself SP Mankani, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. Today we are going to study the development of cone. So here the given cone is of this particular nature. So in this particular cone, it is having as a apex at the top and side you are going to be considering this as a edge in this particular as a looking like a edge, but in general you are going to be taking this point joining the apex with the base. This we are going to be calling it as a generator. The name of this particularly the solid as a cone. In this cone, if supposed to be they are given as a hole. So here suppose they are given as a hole for the cone. So this cone is having the hole throughout the hole. So just you can observe it after having this cone the hole, it looks in the front view like this. It looks in the front view in this way. If you observe it in the front view, it looks in this way. And even if you are going for the top view of this particular solid, so you are going to get it the top view of that solid is in this way, is a circle. Because today we are going to study the specifically problem on the cone, development of the cone, which is having a throw hole. The given problem is a vertical cone base 66 millimeter diameter and axis 76 millimeter. The diameter of the base they are given as a 66 millimeter. The diameter of the base they are given as a 66 millimeter and axis means the height of the given cone is 76 millimeter. Is punched by a horizontal cylinder. Is punched by a horizontal cylinder. The meaning of this one is directly they are going to make it as a hole inside the cone. That diameter is 30 millimeter, means 30 millimeter hole they are going to drill inside the cone, and the hole position they are given in such a fashion that the axis of the punched hole, which is 90 degree to VP. At this stage just you can understand it as a 90 degree to the VP, means it is at the central part they are going to be drilling the hole. I will explain this particular part in the next bit. The axis of the cone 22 millimeter above the base. The axis of the cone is 22 millimeter above the base. So the meaning of this one, they are given the cone. If you draw this one front view of the cone in this nature, and here the hole you are going to draw it, and this diameter they are given as 30 millimeter, and the position of this one they are given from the base as 22 millimeter. So this they are given as 22 millimeter, and the height of this cone they are given as height of the cone is 76 millimeter. 76 millimeter. So suppose if you are going with the, so this one circle, of this one circle you are going to be getting this circle as the base as 66 millimeter. So based on this particular problem we are going with the next step. So now draw the top view and project the top view in the upward direction. So now here you are drawn this as a circle. This circle is having a diameter of 66 millimeter as per the given condition. So whenever you get the circle, divide the circle into 8 equal parts or 12 equal parts. So here in this particular problem we are going with the 12 equal parts. 12 parts we are going to make it in this one. These are the 12 parts we have made it in this particular circle. So here we are given the naming as 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 12 parts. So now project these particular 12 parts in the upward direction, so that here you are going to be getting the end position of a given cone. So now height of the cone they are given in the problem as 76 millimeter. So this height they are given as a 76 millimeter. This is 76 millimeter. Okay. So now the position of the central hole they are given in the problem as a cylindrical hole. They are going to drill it, punch it the cylindrical hole. In this word they are given as this particular hole is having a center at 22 millimeter. So this is from here it is at a 22 millimeter. It is at a 22 millimeter, and the whole diameter they are given as a 30 millimeter. So you are drawn this by taking the center at this particular position. Then you are drawn the 30 millimeter as a diameter. Take 15 millimeters radius, draw this circle. So now you are drawn all the projectors in the upward direction, and this height is 76 millimeter. Now important thing in this one as the projector whatever you are drawn, this hole will not come in these projectors. So that is the reason you are expected to go for the additional tangents to this particular. You are going to be calling those as a additional generator. You are going to draw it. Just we can see it, this one diagram. You are given all the points as 1 to 12 points are given as a respective position as a 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash. Like this you are given all the position, and then you have to join with the apex at O dash. You are going to join with the apex at O dash. After joining it this particularly with the apex at O dash, this particularly if you observe it 2 as well as a 12, 2 dash as well as a 12 dash, it will not touch the circle. So if you observe it, so this particular position is going to touch, this position is going to touch, here it is touching, and here it is touching, and here it is touching, here it is touching. So by observing this one, you doesn't have this particular position and this particular position in the figure. It is not touching by any of the generator. So that is the reason you are expected to draw the additional generators in this particularly. Suppose if you require to take it in this way. Similarly, you can take it here also in this way. This is the additional generator, you are going to draw it. So it is going to touch at this particular point as well as this particular point. So those two generator you are expected to take it as a additional generator. So for taking those additional generators, for taking those additional generators, you have taken the position here in the top view. So this is A you have taken, and this is B point you have taken, C point you have taken, D point here. The meaning of this one is 2 points are this side and 2 points are this side. Because if you observe this object here, if you are observing this object, just you can observe this object. So now this position you have drawn the position of this particular nature. So means front side as well as back side. If you just observe this particularly the whole position, if you observe this particular whole position, you can just you see here. Oh, this is a back side. So the same cutting will be there as this side also. That is the reason you are given as a these two namings here. Just you can observe this object. Okay. So now, so based on that one you have taken 2 points here. So one is A here and another is a D, and this is B and C. So if you project this particular point, if you are going to project it this one, it will touch somewhere here. So then you are going to be joining that particular line here. Similar case is also here. If you join this one line, so it will come here. So then you can take it this particular line as in this nature. Okay. So by taking those two additional tangents, so that will cover the circle completely. So that becomes as a easy to transfer the circle. Okay. Name the projected extra tangential generators as A, B, C, D in top view, and O dash, A dash, O dash, B dash, O dash, C dash, O dash, D dash in front view. So this is O dash. So this particularly point you are going to note it. Just a minute. Just you are projected in the upward direction. You are given the position as A dash, D dash, and this is B dash, C dash. Just join it to the O dash point. So just I explained about this particular point. So now name the common points of cutting plane and the extra generators. Okay, extra generators. So this particularly extra generator you have taken it. And here, so this particular point and this particular point, I am going to give the naming as, so here I will give this naming as a position of P point, and here I will take the position as a Q point. And here also position as P point, and here also as a Q point. The reason of taking this as a P and this as a Q is you can differentiate, because suppose if you are going to locate this particular point, so this will come as a P dash 4, 10. P dash 4, 10. The meaning as this is the position of this particular point. Here also it is on the same position. So while you are transferring these particular points, so you will get a confusion. To avoid that one, I am taking this particular as a P this side and Q this side. So here it will come as a Q dash 4, 10. So 4 and 10 common, here also 4 and 10 common. This particular line is a 10 and this is O4. These are the common lines. To avoid the confusion, I have taken this as a notation P this side and this side as a Q notations. So now the next step as you are given the namings here. So just you can observe these namings. Just I will highlight this one. So here just you can observe it. So here you can see this is the position of P dash 4 comma 10. This is Q dash 4 comma 10. So similarly here this particular point P dash 3 comma L1 and Q dash 3 comma L1, and here it is a P dash 5 comma 9 and Q dash 5 comma 9, and here I taken this as a single point. It is a single point P dash A comma D, and this is P dash B comma C. So these are the points I have given the notation as half of the portion upward direction I given as a P with the suffix this respective lines, and the bottom portion I am given this particularly point as a Q with respective position of the line is concerned. So now the next part is we are going to be taken this particularly the slant height of this particular cone. So that is from this particular point to this particular. Keep the compass here and you take it this dimension. Okay. So now here theta is equal to R upon L into 360. Theta is equal to R upon L into 360. R is the radius. Here given as 66 millimeter as a diameter. You take it as a 33 millimeter. So this one R is equal to 33 millimeter. You can take it. And L, you are going to be measuring this distance. L, the length of slant length of this one. Then you have to substitute as a L value. And after that you are going to be identifying the value of a theta is concerned. So now you have measured this distance, keep the compass here, then just you draw the arc like this. And here if you join this one, before joining you require this theta. Theta you are going to be calculating it here. So now, so based on that particular information, we are going to draw the arc here. Okay, here I have taken it as the theta angle. Then we have drawn this arc. The theta is coming as per the given condition, it is 143 degree. So here you have divided the circle into 12 equal parts, and you have to divide this particular this development of the cone also into a 12 divisions. In addition to that one, you have taken as some lines, that is projected extra tangential generators. Projected extra tangential generator, that is OA, OB, OC, OD. So those lines has to be accommodated here. Suppose one line I will explain it, that A, suppose OA line is there, that is between 2 and 3. Wherever the position of 2 and 3 comes here, in between that you are expected to take as a point. So divide this into 12 equal parts, use the naming as 12. So here starting point is A and ending point is A. So because you are going to cut the solid at this particular point, A is coming this side as well as A is coming this side. That is the reason starting is 1 point and ending is also 1 point. So between, I explained here as the position of A. So it is available between 2 and 3. This is 2 position and this is 3 position. From 2 towards 3, it is a position is there. From 2 towards 3, you can measure this distance with a compass. Then you can keep the compass here, transfer it. This point is coming as a point. Similarly, you go for a B between 5 and 6. Between 5 and 6, this is a B point towards 6, from 5 towards 6. So similarly, you go for the point as a C. C is available after 8. This is C point. Similarly, you are going with the one more point as after L1. This is the D point. Is there after L1? This is the D point. So like this, A, B, C, D is the additional construction lines. Here I used it in this particularly developed figure. So those will become as a very easy while you are transferring the circle figure on the development of the surface is concerned. So now the important thing is you cannot take it this dimension, the cutting point. Suppose you want to transfer the point of P dash 4. You are going to keep the compass here and you are measuring this distance. You are going to keep the compass here and measuring this distance. So don't take it this one. This is a wrong. So actually all the points you are expected to bring it on the side, either this side, on this side, or either on this side. Whichever you feel convenient, you can transfer those points. Just I will give one example here. Suppose this is a point. You can draw this line. It will cut this point here. So because O7 is a true length. O7 is a true length. On that line you have transferred this particular point. Keep the compass here and you measure it, this position. Then you have to transfer it. So in this way you have to bring it all the projectors on this particular position before transferring it. So because these are overlapping each other, that is the reason only one line I have shown it. So now you are going to draw the curve. Just by measuring this distance, then keeping compass here, then you have to transfer these points. So then one by one I am going to transfer all the points. Okay. So then after transferring, so those respective intersection point, you are going to be noting with this particularly bubbles, the respective point. So those you are going to be given the same naming whatever you are taken it here. So here the important thing is, so this you are observing only in the front side, one circle. The same circle will be there as a back side. And that is the reason one circle you are going to be getting it here and another circle you are going to getting it here. So just you can observe once again the three-dimensional diagram here. So just you can observe here. So just you see this is the one side, front side hole, and if you rotate this one you will come to know that is a back side hole also. This is a back side hole. This is a back side hole. So if you rotate this one, you can observe it, these two holes are concerned. Means you are going to be getting two figures here. One is this side and another one is this one and another is this one. Okay. So based on that one you are going to be getting as a two ellipse like a figures. So now I will locate it this particular point. Okay. I will explain one point in this one and one point in that one. Any one of the point. Suppose you want to transfer the point as Q4. Q4 is here. You are brought it here. Then you are drawn it on the by compass here. Okay. So you are drawing it by the compass as this side. This is the position you are going to get it. So it is on the 4. So similarly, so P point you are going to be getting, bring this projector here, you will get it this as a point here. Okay. These 2 points just I explained. Similarly, if you want to go for a as well as a D point. So this one projector you are going to bring it here. So then you are going to be transferring it here. That will come in the next position. That is a PA here and this is PB is here. So PA and PB are here. Those 2 points you are transferred. Okay. So this is related with the another. This one is 11, 10, 9 and this is C and this is 9 and this is 10 and this 11. These are related with the backside points. These are related with the backside point that will come in this particular position here. Those points will come in the next figure. Only the first front part you are going to be noting those particular points. So that is the reason you have taken those particular points only in the first figure. So because if you observe the diagram from here, if you observe from the observer here, so this particular front position is in the up to this particularly 7. From 1 to 7 only you are developed now. This is 1 to 7. The remaining part is there as after 7 this will be there as a backside and this part is a backside part. So both the namings are represented here. So only first alphabet you have taken in the first figure, second will be there as a backside. So just you can observe it, the backside diagram, how exactly it is going to be developed. Same lines is going to be continued here. So that time you are not going to be taken, suppose L1 point is there, you are not going to be considering this 3 point here. Only you are going to consider the 11, 10, 9 and this C point and this 9 and this 10 and this one L1 backside points you are going to consider it, so that you are going to get a curve in the next figure. Here you are going to get this as a curve. So means one circle is front side, another circle will be there a back side. So both figure you are going to be getting, one is this side, another is this side. If you are going to wrap once again this particular developed figure on the cone, you will get the object of this particularly the nature. This particular you are going to be getting of this particular nature in the front. If you observe in the top this three-dimensional diagram, you are going to be observing that particular figure of this nature. Okay, so this completes the development of this particularly the given cone. Okay, so your drawing is just the clarity and the all construction work. Just you can observe it. One more diagram I will show it. So here I used a color coding just to differentiate the information related with the hole as well as rest of the surface of the cone. Just you can observe this figure will come of this particular nature. All the notations and everything you have to represent in this way. Okay, before conclusion, the important thing. So here they are given in this particular problem as a circle. If they are going to be given anything of that nature as a square hole, so that time also you have to consider after division of this particularly the circle, after division of this circle, if the end points are not coming at the required position, that time you have to substitute the additional generator lines, so that this particular portion has to be covered in the cut section. That is the additional information, you should remember it. Okay, I will just explain one diagram for your reference. So instead of previous problem as a circular hole, I have taken this particular as a square hole. They are given in this problem as a square hole, so that you are going to be getting two squares in the developed figure. Instead of wording, they might give you the printed form of figure. So this type of printed directly they can give as a problem. Then you need to project the lines in the downward direction, so that you are going to be getting this as a circle, and you know the diameter of the circle. So you calculate this diameter of the circle. So then based on that diameter you can go for theta is equal to r upon L into 360. So that you will get the theta angle. So that you are going to be getting the theta angle. So once you know the theta angle, you can develop the rest of the figure. Then you start projecting the lines and proceed with the problem as explained earlier. Thank you.